Hello, I am Austin. I am working on a new to-do list app called Stuff for iPhone and iPad. Currently working on a version for the Mac. I wanted to take a couple minutes, show you some of the newest features to Stuff that have come out since its launch a couple of months ago, and then also give you a quick sneak peek into what is coming down the line, what is being worked on, and where the future is for Stuff. First of all, thank you to everyone who has loved Stuff so far. It's been such a blast to work on. I'm so excited about where it's headed. So let's chat about some of the new stuff that is now in Stuff as of the last couple of months. Okay, so here we are in Stuff, and the first option I want to show you is this new option when it comes to repeating tasks. So for example, I'm going to go to my jiu-jitsu training here. I've got this task to practice jiu-jitsu, so I'm going to hit on the repeating options here. And what I want this to do is I want this to repeat every single day. But we have this new toggle down here now. So when I missed training, what happened previously is this would still repeat every single day, and I'd have a huge list of tasks for practicing jiu-jitsu, even though I never even got to it the day before. So check out this toggle right here. Only repeat if previous task is completed. All I have to do is toggle that, and now what's going to happen is this is only going to repeat tomorrow if I finish it today. So once I finish it, now it's scheduled to repeat for tomorrow. If I don't have it done, it's just going to keep this same task, but it won't keep repeating it. Super nice. This is a big feedback request we got, so happy to have it in. Okay, now the other thing that I want to talk about here that I'm really excited about are improvements to exporting lists. Okay, so here we are in Esther's birthday party. This is the list that I'm kind of using to plan out everything for her upcoming birthday party. Now, I want to show you how I can export this list and share it with a bunch of people in Markdown format. But the new feature and stuff is it's going to maintain a bunch of this information. So first I've got Ask Esther her favorite cake. You can see that that is planned for today. And next up I've got buying a gift for Esther's birthday party. Let's set this plan. Let's say I'm going to do that on Saturday, and it's tagged as shopping so that I know that I should do it when I go out shopping. I can just search my shopping tag and see that it's there. And then I've also got this tag right here, or this task right here, to actually buy the cake. But you can see that this one is dependent on first asking Esther what her favorite cake is. Okay, so this one I'm planning to do it tomorrow, but I actually have to have it done by Saturday. That's my deadline, and it has the dependency. Okay, so a lot of different things going on here. Let's see what happens when I come in here and export this list. Well, it's gonna give me the text here, so I'm just gonna copy that. Now I'm gonna head over to this Markdown app, Obsidian, that I use. I'm gonna just paste the tasks in there. Now check this out. We exported the name of the list, we exported each of the individual tasks, and since it uses Markdown format, apps like Obsidian automatically know that these are tasks. So now I can check these in Obsidian just like I would have in Stuff. We've also got the tag that carried over, so here's my shopping tag. We also see that this buy cake is dependent on asking Esther her favorite cake. So there's that dependency that carried over. We've got the plan that carried over. We've got the deadline that carried over, the plan on all three of those. So all of the information on tasks is now exported when you are exporting a list. So a lot more powerful. You can feel really confident about exporting things from Stuff because it maintains all of that information. So I hope that that gives you a little bit more confidence to throw everything into Stuff. And if you ever need to export it for any reason to share with somebody else or just to get your data out, you can hit the export button right here and it's going to format all of that for you. Okay, a new convenience in the new update is that instead of going into a task to do all of these things like setting a plan or a deadline, setting a dependency, what you can do now is you can actually just press and hold on the task just like that. It's going to provide this information here. You can set the tags from right here. So I'm going to say, okay, this is personal, and it's going to set those tags. All of that works now without ever having to actually expand the task. You can also use this to do things like selecting multiple tasks, just like that. And you can even press and hold this to send something to the trash. So that's what's new with context menus. All of these options are now available, hopefully saving you some time. Okay, there are some new sound effects and stuff that I'm really excited about. We obviously have the classics like completing tasks. Kind of get a variety of little sound effects there. We have a new one where when you uncomplete tasks, it sounds like this. So it kind of erases it. And there's a new sound effect when you pick up and drag tasks around. Super excited about this one. Give it a listen. You hear that? So it has a pickup sound, it has a rearrange sound, and then it has a drop sound. Super excited about those sound effects. I could kind of listen to that all day. I've been rearranging tasks a lot more often recently for the sole purpose of hearing that sound effect. Okay, and last thing that I think we'll talk about here is a feature that was really highly requested, which really surprised me. I didn't realize that so many people would want to use this, but it is to be able to set your default appearance and have it maintain here. So all you have to do is go into settings, you go into appearance. By default, this is going to be set to system, but you can permanently set it to either light mode or dark mode, depending on your use case. So now it's going to be dark, even though the rest of my iPad is still in light mode here, or I can set it to light mode. So even when I change my iPad to dark mode, it's still going to be in light mode in the app, or you can have it just what I use, which is system, and it'll automatically change for you. But for the surprisingly large amount of people that wanted this, there you go. So you can now default your setting there. Last little nugget, if you haven't seen yet, hop over here into settings, go to app icon. We got a bunch of great icons here, and more will be added. You need to be on extra stuff to use these, but I'm super excited about these icons. I love how they're turning out. I can't wait for you to see the other ones that are coming down the pipeline. All right, so those are some of the latest features in Stuff. I think that they'll bring a ton of benefit. Hopefully you've been able to use a couple of them already so far and have enjoyed them. I know that I use the export feature quite a bit. So as far as what's coming next for Stuff, there's really two big things. It's gonna start off with a design refresh. I worked with a really awesome design agency a few months ago to kind of reimagine some of the elements and stuff. I'll give you a quick little sneak peek here. Yeah, I think it looks really sweet. And obviously those are just one little UI element, but this design is going to bring a lot of usability enhancements as well. So goal for that, shooting for end of March right now, but really there's so many things moving and up in the air. So while I am shooting for that date, I do want to make sure that it's in a great state before releasing. The other of those two things that I talked about is a Mac app. This is something that I'm really excited about. I'm on my Mac more than any other device. And while I use the iPad version of the app that you just saw most, I think it's going to be really great to have a native Mac app with keyboard shortcuts and multi-select and everything that comes with the Mac, windowing. And that's what I'm working on for Stuff right now. So I anticipate that that'll come out this summer is the tentative goal. But obviously there's a lot that goes into Mac, so same thing. Not going to release it until it's really, really great. And obviously future enhancements will continue to come after the release. But there is an iPad app available for Mac right now. So if you really want a Mac app, you can go into the Mac App Store, search for Stuff to-do lists, and you'll see an iPad optimized version for the Mac that is super usable, and I use it all the time. It just doesn't have some of those native elements that I want to get. So thanks for watching. Hopefully this is a good informative update. Drop all of your feature requests and comments and bugs, anything you want in the comments below, or message me on Twitter or on Threads or in our Discord channel. All of these are good places to contact. Thanks for your support of Stuff. Talk to you soon.